Hey guys, so you want to know how to do an everyday clean makeup look in under 10 minutes. I promise you, I've got all of the tips and tricks for you. Now watch as I show you all my things. So in the coming video, I use just a few products to create this look. First things first, your skincare. Your skincare is so important. Forget makeup, forget what we're buying at the store. We're talking about skincare. Skincare is the biggest thing to having flawless makeup, and I don't care what anybody says, what they're telling you to do. You buy this product, I don't care. I don't care. Your skincare is the number one thing to having flawless makeup. Now, if you have acne and these pop-up things, I'm so sorry, I might not be the best person for you. And I just like to be upfront. I get hormonal acne. I don't have constant outbreaks and things of this nature, but I've always been very, very big on my skincare and making sure that my skin looks good before I even put a lick of makeup on, period. So proper skincare for each and every person looks different, looks very, very different. Me personally, I have a combination skin. Sometimes I'm very, very dry. I get flaky in like this area. Other times, girl, the sweat don't just stop sweating, and I don't know, but it just is what happens to me. So knowing your skin is like the best thing in order to get this makeup to, for one, look good, but to also last you all day and have that photo finish at any moment, no matter what you're doing, no matter where you're at. Skincare is the most important step, period. This is my first makeup tutorial. All right, let's go. Okay. Don't overreact. It's okay. You don't gotta overreact. It didn't break. It's fine. It's fine. It smells good. So if you don't know, this is dusting powder. And I just cleaned this desk. So now I'm gonna put that on me. All right, so fresh face, because I am going out after. I am going to put this Pore Professional Benefits concealer on my face. I'm also going to do a tad of this because this is just every time I wash my face, it goes on my face. No matter what I do, that is going on my face, period. Okay. Now, my next step, I took all this stuff out, but my next step is I love Fenty's Beauty's Skin Tint. It is my absolute favorite to die for. Now, people can do this however they want. Sometimes I use a little, sometimes I use a lot. This right here though, you can take a beauty blender, you can blend it in. Literally, you can just take this and blend it in. always, whenever you're under your eye, always look up. I don't care if you think you can see what you're doing or not. It doesn't matter. Just do little movements, because you want to ensure you're actually blending that in, right? So you could go like that. When I'm in a rush, not gonna lie to you guys, am I going to give it to you real, or am I going to give you some aesthetic? Yes, like, no, like, let's be so for real. This stuff is literally like lotion, and that is how I sometimes put it on, like lotion. Now, after I do my Fenty skin tint, after I make sure that that looks great on my skin, cool. I'm looking for everything in there, and it's not in there because I took it out. Now, if I want to build this up, I will add in my Clinique foundation. I don't necessarily need that today because we're going for the clean girl aesthetic look. But what I'm going to do next, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Always these are the products we're using today. Yeah. Oh wait, this is what we're using today, along with my setting sprays. This is what we'll be using. This is what we'll be doing. All right, so obviously I went in with this. You can literally take this and run with it. Be done. Like, do you see how my skin, it literally is my skin. It's literally my skin. Just flawless. And then I say take your time with these things, because it's like you really have to know what you like for you personally. This is what I do for me personally when I want to take it just up another notch. Like, it just not there enough for me, right? I like for my concealer to sit under my eye for just a little bit before I go in and start doing the most. With concealer, you don't need crazy amounts. You really don't. So I'm going to go in with the Morphe Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Mocha. These are like my favorite. Actually, the MAC eyebrow pencil is my favorite. But when I went, they were out of the MAC, and so I bought these two because that was like, don't know which one I want. So I have Morphe in the shade Mocha, and then I have the NYX brow pencil in the shade Toupee. Honestly, I'll do literally one eye with one and another. So then with your eyebrows, always go with the natural scope of what you already have, especially if you want something natural. I don't get my eyebrows waxed. I don't pluck them. I let them be who they want to be. I personally like when my brows are just a little bit more sculpted and defined, but darker, because I have very light, like, I literally all over my arms is blonde hair. I have a lot of blonde hair. So I want my brows to be something that I am enhancing a little bit more. So what I will do is I will gently, like you're barely touching, gently go through and follow that natural brow arch. You don't want anything crazy. I hate when the girls say they want natural and then they go and create a brow. What are you creating a brow for? You have eyebrows. Follow them. They're not going to be identical. They're not. And that is okay. That's okay. Now, lightly, I personally like when this half of my brow is darker, okay? Because I think that gives a more real look of what a brow looks like. And I just lightly, literally, I'm like barely touching. You want to basically feather this. And then I come to the front and lightly, because once you go too dark, it's over. Like, it's over. It's over. Some people, everybody has a different routine on how they want to do your face. I have been doing my makeup since my mom took me to the Mac store in King of Prussia Mall for my 9th grade. I guess it's like your 9th grade form or whatever. And they had the compact, it was like compact cream foundation that I got. And I used to go to school literally looking orange. But it's so worth it now because I learned how to do my makeup in the era of like, oh my God, do you see what she looks like? Oh, before TikTok and Instagram were a thing, like, that's so crazy to even think about. Like, I'm really, really showing my age right now, but I can say that I've been pretty good at doing my own makeup for the last 10 years of my life. Like, I feel like my senior year of high school, I graduated in 2017, period. I feel like my senior year of high school, peak 2016, 2017 makeup vibes are just like the standard. Like, we didn't do this clean girl stuff. Like, I wore eyeliner every day to my first job. Okay, so you see how my eyebrows are done. My eyebrows are done. I'm really not doing anything else to my eyebrows. Like, this is it. It literally, you're just enhancing it. So whatever it is that makes your eyebrows, like, how do you want your makeup to look so that it is giving that effortless, clean girl look? For me personally, that's me following my natural arch. That is me just deepening the color and enriching up my eyebrows. Now, God, I'm so sorry. Obviously, I need to invest in, I guess, another tripod or something. I don't know. All right. Now, because, let me see. Let's see. I'm going to do this. All right. I think that you always need blush. Blush. Blush is just, it's kind of mandatory at this point. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Just because, and this is, I always take my sponges and I damp them. I literally take them in water, run them in water, soak them, squeeze them, get all of, like, it literally, it should be literally damp. Like there should be nothing coming out of here damp. But blush is very important to me because I just feel like naturally as women, like, our skin has multiple different colors in it, multiple different shades, and it's just so unrealistic for you to put on like a foundation and for your skin just to be the color of the foundation. That is not going to give you the look you're going for. You're just gonna look washed out. Add color. Always add color back into your face. Oh, see, and I could tell I added just a little bit too much onto this side. So I'm just going to move it. And like, that's the thing. With makeup, you can play. Like, it's literally, it's not as serious. See, now you have just a little bit. Now, don't get me wrong. This is a very, very pigmented brand because it is made for people of color. Love it. I am on the fair side of being melanated. My parents didn't give me their deep brown shades of color. And it makes me sad every single day, but I wasn't born to have dark brown skin. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I really do wish. But things go on. So after I do use the same one for my blush and my concealer, just turn it. One side is blush, one side is concealer. It doesn't really make a difference, guys. Maybe there's someone out there who thinks this does. I don't think so. I'm actually gonna spray a little bit of this. All right. Now, once I do that, always, always, always look up. You will have creasing if you want to sit in the mirror and go just like that. You will crease. There will be under eye creasing. Look up. Move the creases out of the way. Put them to the sky. Literally. And again, small movements. Continuously dap. Small movements. Look up. Dap. Don't stop. I know you're going to want to look. Don't look. It's not blended yet. It's not blended yet. The corner of your eye, I'd like a bright under eye. The corner has not been blended yet. It's not done. This is going to take a while. You don't want to just lose the makeup. You want to really be in control. You see? You see? This, you blend, but blend slow. There's no rush. Always look up. There's no rush here, guys. What are you rushing for? Take your time. Take your time. You want it to melt into your skin. Take your time. Let it melt. Don't rush the process. Again, same thing. Look up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm yelling. Ooh, these lights are bright. I don't usually have this many lights on to do my makeup. All right. Now, at this point, you can really be done if you want. But like I said, I'm gonna I'm going to show y'all how I does it, and then you guys can pick and choose how you want to do it. Everything is customizable. It's really for you. It's your face. Actually, no, I wouldn't be done. That's a lie. I do not go anywhere without setting my under eye. If I put concealer on, this is like, I'm going to always do that. Now, sorry, I should be telling you guys the name of the product. So sorry. All right, so what I used was, so I just used the Hourglass Fawn Vanish Concealer. Yeah, Hourglass Concealer in the shade Fawn Vanish. I assume that's the name of it, right? So we've gotten skin tint, we've got concealer, we've got blush. Cool. Only used these two things. Right. So at this point, we just kind of let this sit. This is when I typically would do my eyebrows, but I wanted to show you guys that before. No, mascara's always last. So at this point, because I am going to go take some pictures, so what I would typically do is I would take my powder brush, right? And needs to sit a little bit before I dust it off. But I take my powder blush, not my powder blush, my powder brush, and I prefer to use, I don't like to just sweep this off of my face. And I mean, when I say that, I mean the translucent loose setting powder. This is in Translucent Honey by Laura Mercier. We're gonna crop that out. So I conceal Hourglass, and then I come through and I add in my translucent loose setting powder in the shade Translucent Honey. I put it in with that. You can simply just dust this away, like literally feather it away. I prefer, because I am of a lighter complexion, I'm always trying to find ways to add warmth to my skin, because like on other parts of me, I'm darker, but my face, it get really white, get really pale. I like to darken me up just a little, a smidgen. In all honesty, am I gonna use this? No, I don't need to use this because I have the powder. We're gonna keep it just cute. All right, so cool. I'm going to take my Juvia's Place in the shade Deep Dark. Now, I had a good friend tell me, girl, you're not contouring dark enough. And don't be afraid when I say contour. It's not that serious, guys. You guys are making this way more difficult than it really actually ever needs to be. It's really not that serious. The contour is something that is naturally on your face regardless. It is it's part of your natural face structure. I find mine by literally, I can see it now. So now when I smile, it's a part of that natural line. Literally the natural line. Just like your blush goes here, literally your contour to snatch you up, mine goes right here, and it's just under the blush. So usually it'll be, you'll see concealer, blush, contour. just deepen you up. And then I take it and let's actually add it. So I'm always just gonna mix everything. I suck in and you follow. I go into my hairline. Guys, see how easy that was? It's not like you're not using cream. You're just, powder is way more forgiving as well. So if you're wanting to just like contour a little bit, not go super crazy, contouring with this bronzer is definitely super forgiving. I have a small forehead. I go into my hairline. I don't necessarily go like on my forehead because I don't really have one. But I go into, like, I push my makeup into my hairline. Like, you'll never see me really do my makeup, do my hair before I do my makeup because, babe, it's going to get ruined. I'm gonna ruin it. But I go in on that. And then again, I'm gonna take it down and I'm gonna just snatch. Follow your natural features. Literally follow your natural features. You don't like the makeup that the makeup artist is doing on you because they don't know what you like. And unless you're really having a consult with a makeup artist, they're really not going to know what it is that you prefer on your face. And if you don't know what you prefer on your face, it makes it a little harder for it to just translate to a makeup artist. Like, everybody has their preferences on what they like for their face. So when you're getting your makeup done, be patient with your makeup artist. It's not always a one size fit all. Like, I'm very big on believing that your skincare is very important for how you want your makeup to look. All right, so I'm going to take the Juvia's Place in the shade Havana, I think this is the press foundation, and I'm going to literally use it to sweep out this under eye situation. All right, and then just take a little, all right, and then come up, and then not on the contour, just below it. Make everything look natural and neat and put together. Boom. And then the last thing I will do, well, not actually the last, I lied. I'm a liar. Like, always tap. Like, whenever you're going to, it's gonna, right? So it's gonna look like this. You're gonna tap it off. It should look like this. Smile. If you don't know where you want it to go, smile. Smile. Where did your cheeks get rosy when you smile? Boom. No, because that is so bright. I don't even like it myself. I'm going to take this. I always go over my nose. Now, for being honest, the makeup look is, for the most part, white. I'm gonna do any eyeshadows. Nothing. Literally, I have not even opened these, so why are they dry? I don't like that. But what I can do to just like make this look, my hands are sore right now, even though it's supposed to be like a concealer brush. Just a little. Like, I'm not using eyeshadow. This is not eyeshadow. This is the pressed foundation. Like, literally, if it's not a specific makeup look, you don't need to go out and buy a ton of different, like, things. Like, they're, like, I'm sorry, they're gonna just get you. You're gonna get got for no reason. You don't, and now I'm going to just, I want this look to be just a little bit more defined. So I'm going to contour my nose just ever so slightly. Like literally in the smallest way. Like, literally. All right, so, boom. Right, okay. Please do not come for me in all of the faces that I've been making because, babe, it's just part of the process. All right. Now that that's done, this isn't even the one that I be using every day. I have one, I think it's another Juvia's Place lip liner, but lip liner is literally your own discretion. Use what you like, use what you want. Line your lips. Chapstick. You don't need gloss. Like, I am so serious. I My lips is ashy. And because I don't have any of that left, we're going to go in with the NYX, the face glue setting spray. I also would recommend the all-nighter Urban Decay. Setting sprays you really can't go wrong with, but whew. So this is my no makeup look. Thanks. I really cannot believe that I was not recording from this phone. That's crazy. That's really, really crazy. And this is why these makeup tutorials, don't know if I'm going to be able to make it through. Don't know if I'm going to be able to make it through. All right. I did catch. All right. At least I caught it on this camera. That saves me, at least. But guys, what are our thoughts? How are we feeling? This is what I would typically do. So the products I used on my face to create this everyday makeup look are Rihanna's Fenty Beauty Skin Tint in the shade 11. And then I've got the Hourglass Concealer in the shade Fawn. Always need blush. I use the Juvia's Place Rosy Posy Glow. I set my under eye with the Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder in the shade Translucent Honey. And then Juvia's Place, of course, her blush, and then her bronzer in the shade Deep Dark. This is Juvia's Place, her foundation, her pressed foundation in the shade Havana. And then literally any lip liner that you choose. And I showed you guys. All right, so we've got the mascara, and then this brow I did with the NYX, and then this brow I did with the Morphe, and you literally cannot tell the difference. Like, it just is. It just is what it is. But you just always want to be confident in your makeup. If there are any things that you guys want me to try, I'd be so happy to try them for you guys. I am rebuilding my entire makeup look collection after my bag was sadly stolen out of the airport. It's okay. I love makeup. They really must have needed it. But I'm rebuilding my entire makeup collection. So if there's something that you want me to try, something that you've heard about, or a new trick, just please let me know. Write it in my comments, and I'd be so excited. Welcome to Amira's Vanity. I'm Amira, and thanks for watching my video.
But right now, body's bad. Don't make a sound.
But thank you all for watching my video. Stay tuned for more. Bye. You're fucking lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying.